On the first night of June, the first game of the season at historic Wade Municipal Stadium. It's a Great Plains Eastern Division matchup between the Minnesota Mud Puppies and the Duluth Huskies. And with that, we welcome you to the Wade for game 1 of 36 here in 2022. My name is Kyle Friedman, joined alongside Kyle Morrison. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday night in Minnesota. Kyle, rough start to the season for Duluth, 0-2, losing both games in Mankato, scoring just 2 runs. What went wrong for the Bats in those first 2 games?
Yeah, I think the Bats need some Pedro Serrano voodoo. They're only hitting 148 as a team, and they're 0 for 14 with runners in scoring position, but they really even haven't had that many opportunities with runners in scoring position. Yesterday, they only had 1 hit and only got 2 runners in scoring position the entire day. So this is a team that really just needs to focus on creating opportunities and cashing in when they have those chances. The only 2 runs they've scored this year have been on RBI groundout, so a hit in those opportunities would be big.
Starting pitchers for Mankato in Nolan Pender and Owen Borma, each taking home Northwoods League Pitcher of the Night to open up the season. For the Huskies, the pitching has been much improved so far. 3 shutout innings from Isaac Seakosh on opening night, 5 shutout innings from Jake Hamilton last night. Looks like improvements for Willow Peterson's group in 2022.
Yeah, we talked about on our podcast preseason the fact that the Huskies really need to work on limiting the free passes. They had a hard time giving up walks last year, and so far that seems to be a strength of the team and the pitching staff this year. They've only given up 6 walks in 16 innings pitched, and the pitching has not been the weakness. They've only given up 7 earned runs in 16 innings pitched. So if they can keep on pitching the way they have, get some hits, it spells for a good season for the Huskies this year.
Final line for Jake Hamilton last night, 5 shutout innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. He's standing by downstairs with our correspondent Max Stapleton after a strong first start of the season.
Thanks, guys. Jake, you pitched a stellar outing yesterday. 5 scoreless innings, only 3 men allowed on base, and 6 strikeouts. What was your approach on the mound throughout the game?
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to come out and throw strikes yesterday. It was my first outing in 3 weeks against live hitters, so I just wanted to come out and attack the zone and see what happens, and it worked out.
Despite the great start yesterday, the Huskies are off to an 0-2 start. How would you describe the mood in the locker room as we head into opening day here at Wade Stadium?
Everybody's still confident. Everyone still feels loose and ready to come compete. It was just the first 2 games. We've only been here for a few days. Everybody's coming off their season, and we're just trying to figure out how to come together as a unit, put some runs on the board, and feel like we can do it today.
Should we expect more stellar outings from you as the season goes on?
I'd hope so. Always looking to improve.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jake.
Thank you.
Thank you, Max. Thank you, Jake, for that pregame interview. Now let's get you set for tonight. Huskies hosting the Minnesota Mud Puppies. For those that might not know, in the Northwoods League, 2nd season for the Mud Puppies in place of the Thunder Bay Border Cats. Last season, 10-26. An interesting mixed bag of players this year. Who should we watch out for tonight?
Yeah, there's a lot of under-the-radar guys in this team. A lot of guys in junior college, a lot of guys who redshirted this year, some guys out of high school. But there's 2 guys in particular I want to highlight on the Mud Puppies. Brant Thompson on the pitching side from North Iowa Area Community College. In 12 appearances, he had a 2.51 ERA, 70 Ks, and 16 1/3 innings pitched. And then on the hitting side, Jackson Hogg, the infielder from Minnesota Mankato just down the road, he hit .329 this year with 11 home runs and 46 RBIs. So these are 2 guys that the Huskies are going to have to watch out for and keep quiet in this series if they want a chance to win one or both games.
Huskies 3-1 against Minnesota last season. When we come back, starting lineups and first pitch here at the Wade. You're watching Northwoods League Baseball Network.